Fanboys and felons, welcome back to, you guessed it, Anime Last Stand. I literally just finished recording the One Piece update, because you already know, in normal fashion, your boy's late. We have the Samsung collab with ALS here, the Galaxy Z Fold 7. The boss better give me a Z Fold 7, man. Like, I have a OnePlus, no, it's not a OnePlus, it's a Pixel 7 Pro. I finished paying it off literally May 29th and no, June 29th. And guess what? I ended up dropping it July 4th. I paid off the phone. I have never in my life broken a phone. And then I break it. But anyway, let's go ahead and see. So they have like this tiny little futuristic update. Dr. Hana, Z Fold said, all right. Quest. So this is the Samsung event lobby. Boom. That easy. Skyline Siege event 20 times. Slay 5,000 enemies and collect 10 Fold 7 cores. Okay, so I assume this is the whole siege thing. So let's go ahead and I guess equip. Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna raw dog it with this team. Looks like they are dark enemies, so this is literally Ichigo food right here. 2 million. I have a feeling this is about to be very easy, but you know, I'll gladly eat my words. Okay, so you basically need to play the stage 20 times. Okay, so it is actually 20 times. All right, I wonder how long is it? That sounded crazy, bro. This map though, kind of like a enclosed, oh my it's in an enclosed kind of thing. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Other than that Shibuya map or whatever the hell that the Jujutsu Kaisen map, like the city, they've been cooking with these maps, bro. Dude, no, that map was just way too big, so they had to just speed up the enemies. It was horrible, man. 3 minutes. Okay, so that's 20 completions, huh? All right, well, guess what I'm gonna do. All right, so we have pretty much done everything here, so let's go ahead and claim all these and claim the Galaxy Man. Okay, I strongly doubt he's any good, but yeah, so anyway, let's gather the other units from the update. So I already have Merlin. So we have, I forgot his name, the guy from Blue Exorcist, and then Grimjaw actually gets an Evo. So I'm pretty sure there is that a fucking ad? Oh my god. They're making sure they get that paycheck. New story. So what do we get? So okay, this is to evolve the Crimson Mage. I'm pretty sure that's Merlin. This is to evolve Grimjaw, and then we get Blue Exorcist guy on the third one. So you already know it's gonna take me 35 fucking runs. There's no way I'm getting that. Okay, well, we got the sword. Actually, I have two of them, and it's literally just one away from him. So this should be the run here, where we get him, and then we can just see if any of these units are any good. And there he is. Okay, let's go ahead and start rolling. And I just realized I have like no technique shards. Okay, yeah. Now that everyone has triple S and double S and whatever the hell stats, let's go ahead and evolve Merlin here. Let's go ahead and start with her. Turn up my graphics. I always tend to forget to do that, but there we are. We have Merlin, Arcanum, Arcanum, and then we have man, Blue Exorcist fall off, gotta be studied. What is his name? Rin. Okay, so we got Rin over here. There we are, looking actually really good. His model looks amazing. And of course, we have the fuck ass Samsung collab. Let's go ahead and start with Merlin, because she's definitely my priority here. I'm in no one tap overlord. I'm gonna go for it, because like I literally cannot be asked right now. And let's go ahead and do Rin. Hopefully we can at least get a decent trait on, you know, the last two characters here in 400 rolls. Knowing my luck, probably not, but that'd be pretty cool if I didn't have to delay this entire thing a whole day. Though by the time you're seeing this, it's probably gonna be like fucking 2027, but we'll take it, bro. Overlord, there we go, on Rin, and then I swear to God, okay, if I get glitched on the fuck ass Samsung character, I'm gonna tweak out, bro. I better not. I'm pretty much due for a glitched. I'm not gonna lie. No, you cannot make this up, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh man, no. Oh my god. No. Oh my. Yo, you can't make this shit up. I can't. Hold on. I cannot believe that. Oh my god, bro. I just spoke that shit into existence, bro. I at least get like an avatar now on Merlin. Oh, dude, you got to be kidding me. There's no way that just happened, bro. Oh my god, I just know he's gonna be straight buns too, bro. Fuck. Oh my god, bro. Okay, we upgraded to avatar. I'll take it. Let me shut up. All right. You cannot be serious. I think I'm gonna have fucking nightmares now because of that. That is actually just absurd. All right, let's go ahead and start with our boy here, Rin. So, Rin is a 700 water placement unit. He is also hybrid. He's inflicting blue flames, so he starts off with very small range, only 27, and then, okay, it's not terrible. It's at 68 without a crit, crit range skill tree and stuff. 350 million, but looks like he's debuffing himself right now. He's buffing his SPA and range, so let's go ahead and see what he's doing. So, Satanic Flames. Once 50 enemies have entered the range, gain the following buffs for 10 attacks. Deal 1000% damage in range and apply Fear and Blue Flames initial effect. He loses 35% damage and then loses half of his SPA, and then he gains 20% range. When attacking an enemy under blue flames, apply random burn DOT, and then it has 30-second cooldown for that passive. Then he has Demonic Fear. Once an enemy enters range, apply Fear. Every 20 seconds, 24% chance will fly Fear in range. If enemy is in 75% zone, 35%. If enemy is in 50% of the zone, 50% is zone 50 if an enemy is 25, and then zone 80. That's just confusing as shit. Okay. If an enemy is under Fear effect in Blue Devil range, take an additional 15% damage from any burn source. Okay. Then he has Overwhelming Presence. Increased damage taken from all burn sources based on the following thresholds. Okay, so 25% increments. So 10% damage, 25% damage, 35% damage, and 50% damage. Okay. So, I think he's racking up some crazy numbers here. I'm not gonna lie, 539 million, and then you obviously take into consideration his blue flames here, and then of course he's applying a random burn DOT after a while and stuff. And I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, like he does more damage obviously because he is applying Fear once they enter his range. So He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good, actually. Not too bad. I thought he would be absolute trash, but thankfully he's not. Let's go ahead and move on to Merlin. So Merlin, oh, she's a ground placement. Okay, I kind of thought she would be a hill for whatever reason, but okay. So Merlin's a new banner ultimate. She is 2000 dark. So she starts off with a pretty decently small range, and then obviously, well, actually, she turns into a full AoE. And again, none of these units have skill trees, keep that in mind. So there's that 656 million, and then she's actually applying negation, which I think is a new effect. Afflicted enemies have their elemental resistance removed. Oh, okay. And now we're talking absolute neutralization. If Crimson Mage is under a type enemy debuff, remove debuff, gain 25% damage and range for 20 seconds. Apply 2 random spells in range, decrease the speed of Endless Whirlwind passive by 2 seconds. And then if a unit is in range, is under a type of enemy debuff, remove the debuff, buff units range by 15%, and then a unit is now immune to enemy debuffs for the next 10 seconds. Okay. She has Endless Whirlwind, which is an absolute paragraph and a half. Once entering Merlin's range, random spell, 5% chance to activate Perfect Cube. Every 20 seconds, an enemy is in range, deal 50% damage to it. Apply random spell effect, 25% chance to activate Perfect Cube again. Then spells, water spell, 50% damage, soaked, and then has... Okay, so each spell she gains 20%, except I think light. She gains 20% more damage. Light gains 30, but 50% more damage applies soaked. For the water one, fire applies sunburn, wind shear, and then bolt. Okay, so it's kind of like a what do you call it? Like, who does that? There's another unit that pretty much does what she does. And then she has Perfect Cube. Once this passive is activated, perform the following functions to the enemy which activated it. Apply stun and poison to enemy. Apply random spell. Drain 5% current HP with a cap of 100 billion. And it has a 20-second cooldown. After an enemy has been affected by this passive 3 times, increase HP drain cap to 200 billion. And then gain 25% chance to apply Extinguish to enemy upon activation. Okay. She's going to be an absolute monster truck of a support unit, I feel like. Full AoE. She's applying pretty much everything under the sun to all like the elements, but on top of that, she's literally removing elemental resistance to the enemies. So is Merlin like insane? Like, am I crazy to say that she might be one of the best units in the game right now, like by far? She looks pretty damn ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that whole negation thing, and then the support here, and then stunning and poison, and yeah, she looks ridiculous, man. Definitely gonna farm up her kills here. Probably gonna try and get at least Glorious on her, but she looks wicked, bro. Now for the moment of truth, the fucking Samsung Galaxy Fold unit. This is... I still can't believe they're doing this shit. What's his attacks? Is he just laughing? Like, is that just like a haha? And then... Okay, sure. He's a 500 water unit. He's also hybrid on placement. He is extremely cheap to max out, 60k, 393 million with glitch. Oh my god. Okay. Power reserves every 7 attack, inflicts 3 random effects in range, gives units in range 5% range and 5% damage for 10 seconds. Widened vision every 5 attacks, 10% range to units in range for the next 30 seconds. Permanent 2% range to units in range with a cap of 10. Then sharp response every 30 seconds. Take a picture of enemies in range, stunning them for 5 seconds, reduce SPA by 25%. He has full form switch. Upon activation, gain the following buffs for the next 30 seconds. Minus 35% SPA, minus 20% damage, and he gains 25% range. I want to see this. Does this play anything? No, there's nothing special about this unit. He literally just shoots like a lightning bolt. And it's one of the worst VFX I've ever seen on this game. Like, worse than the previous owners. Like, look at this. You can clearly see the rectangle that plays like the animation. Like, it's a box that shows up. Oh, this unit blows. I can't believe I got glitched on him, bro. Anyway, that was the part, I guess, where the fuck did that summon come from? That was a Samsung update. I actually can't believe this happened. I did hear they took this promotion and they're paying the employees, obviously the developers, bonuses with the sponsorship. So I you know what, shout out to Boss Studios for that, but I just I can't believe it's real. Anyway, yeah, that was the update. Totally forgot about Grimjaw because I kept looking at these right here, and then I've totally forgot that Grimjaw got an Evo. I don't think I have enough rerolls to get anything on him, but a man can dream. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully I at least get Overlord. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, I did some portals and I bought out the shop again for the summer event literally just now because it reset a few hours ago. So God, okay. This is probably gonna be a Frankenstein video. Again, I already recorded all that, so I'm gonna hop in and then put this one first at least, just before everyone else. But yeah, there we go. There's Grimjaw. Let's put him on our team and take him on an infinite quick. All right, let's go and check out the goat Grimjaw here. So he is a 1000 water unit. Very tiny range and line there when he starts off. He's actually decently expensive, almost $1 million to max out. So I was gonna max him out. Goes from a line to a decently sized circle, still pretty tiny range, not even 50. So 624 in terms of damage. So I'm gonna start with his passives. So slash barrage. Anytime a Grimjaw crits, 50% chance to perform a follow-up attack dealing 20% of Grimjaw's current damage. This follow-up attack has the same chance to crit as Grimjaw's current crit chance. The follow-up attack crits apply bleed off the 20% damage. Okay, and then this next passive, every 20 times Grimjaw successfully crits on his follow-up attacks, deal 20% times number of enemies currently in map. Number of enemies currently in range, actually. Damage to enemies in, okay, cap of 500%. And then he applies crippled, lose 15% SPA for 30 seconds, and then gain 15% range for 30 seconds. Then his last passive here, every second an enemy is in range of Grimjaw. Enemy takes 1% damage from Grimjaw with cap of 20%. Every 20 seconds an enemy has been in range, deal 50% damage to enemy on the next attack. Guarantee crit on that next attack, which has a 30-second cooldown. After guaranteed crit, procs 10 times. Increased damage buff per second of enemy being in range by 1%. 2% per second in range with a cap of 2% increase. Then he lowers cooldown of guaranteed crit attack by 1 second, which is a cap of minus 5 second reduction. So, and then he has an ability here: upon activation, deal 1000 damage and deal another 1000 damage 3 seconds later. Apply bleed off that combined multiplier. Lose 15% SPA for 30 seconds. Slash barrage passive is now guaranteed to perform the follow-up attack for 30 seconds. And the pressive sound wave now procs every 10 crits for 30 seconds. So let's see. It was kind of just like a flashbang. Okay. Yep, he cut his SPA there, so 7.58. Trying to think if he sucks or not. Like, I don't know. He might be decent, but yeah, I don't know. He only has Overlord, to be fair. No skill tree, no nothing. So he might be better than I think.